All right, let's talk about feeling our best without the hassle. You know those wellness trends that sound great but are impossible to stick with? Like taking apple cider vinegar shots. Yeah, no thanks. That's why I love Goli Nutrition. They make wellness simple, delicious, and effective with their chewable gummies packed with powerful ingredients. Apple cider vinegar has been used for centuries as a traditional remedy for digestion and gut health. And Goli's apple cider vinegar gummies make it easy to add to your routine. And when life gets stressful, the ashwagandha gummies help me stay cool, calm, and collected. No wonder they're Goli's #1 bestseller. Plus, all Goli gummies are vegan, gluten-free, and made with high-quality ingredients you can trust. Join millions of happy customers and see why Goli is the #1 most sold item in U.S. retail across all vitamins, minerals, and supplements. Goli is changing the wellness game. Head to Goli.com now and get America's #1 ashwagandha and apple cider vinegar gummies at an exclusive 42% off. Give them a try risk-free, backed by our money-back guarantee. Don't wait. Visit Goli.com today.
Time is precious, and so are our pets. So time with our pets is extra precious. That's why we started Dutch. Dutch provides 24/7 access to licensed vets, with unlimited virtual visits and follow-ups for up to 5 pets. You can message a vet at any time and schedule a video visit the same day. Our vets can even prescribe medication for many ailments, and shipping is always free. With Dutch, you'll get more time with your pets and year-round peace of mind when it comes to their vet care.
Welcome to the law firm of Davis and Davis. We're not a real law firm.
Go ahead, grab a beer, a glass of wine, sit back and listen. Hey, Burke and I are here to welcome you back to part 2. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ah. So many of those songs have I seen naked women to.
That is my favorite U2 song. I love Gloria.
I started to play Pride, and the audience won't hear that. Sorry, but I stopped it, and I got on the microphone. I was like, "No, fuck this! I'm going to go to the War album because the War album was the best album they ever put out."
Was that the stuff they all filmed at Red Rock?
Yes. Yeah. Talking about Gloria, what was the Electric Company, 40, Sunday Bloody Sunday. I mean, all of the hits that they had in 1984 were on that album.
Gotcha.
And
good stuff.
And really, it led up to the Unforgettable Fire, which I think Pride was on Unforgettable Fire.
I forget.
But then they went to Rattle and Hum, which was the movie. And so in the movie, you see songs, you see Gloria, you see it on stage, you see Sunday Bloody Sunday. That's what propelled that band into stardom. Because honestly, what was it? Lemon Parade? Not Lemon Parade. It was, what was the big lemon
party?
I forget. All I know is that their stage had a big ass fucking mirrored lemon over the stage. And I was sitting there going, what? That's not U2. They became very famous for playing mediocre music.
Dare we say sellout? No, we can't say that word. Not about the all Hollywood U2.
Oh no. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are finishing up our Val Kilmer
Yep.
kind of retrospect. Honestly, before I get into the chronology of his movies, I have to say, this is probably one of the best actors.
His intensity is kind of unmatched in the industry. In versatile. I mean, he did so many different things, and the thing about him was he didn't have to take any role. He just took the stuff he wanted to do, which I really have a lot of praise for anyone that can go, don't wanna. I like that. It's weird, but I want to do it. So yeah.
It was very weird in my career when I finally got to the point of where I could look at people and go, yeah, I don't think I might do that. Yeah,
Gonna pass.
Have a good time.
I got a little more background on him if you want here real quick.
Sure.
Other people that he dated, Leslie Ann Warren, Angelina Jolie,
Jesus,
Daryl Hannah, and Ellen Barkin. And he had a son and a daughter with Joanne, and apparently his daughter's Mercedes, who was born in 91. His son was named Jack Kilmer, who was born in 95, who actually did some acting.
Really?
Yes. He starred in a 2013 film called Palo Alto and played Pele Dead Olin. I don't know. It was a Norwegian black metal band biopic, The Lords of Chaos. He played Ozzy Osbourne in Ozzy's Under the Graveyard video, and he was the narrator of Val, a documentary about his father, Val Kilmer. So it's a little background there. He did have some reputation in film for being difficult to work with, and it's kind of some people loved him, some people hated him. Obviously, Marlon Brando did not like him.
Oh no, Marlon had a.
Oh God, yeah. Like Marlon was easy to get along with himself, but then, for instance, like
Al Pacino didn't like him.
Yeah. Kilmer's Tombstone co-star Michael Bine said, "People ask me what it's like to work with Val Kilmer." I said, "I don't know. I never met him. I know Doc Holliday, but I don't know Kilmer." So yeah, he was heavy into, like, he would just get totally immersed in his roles and just stay there.
That's what I loved about him, though. He lived those roles, even when they were bad, like Batman.
Well, and like Joel Schumacher, the director of Batman Forever, called Kilmer childish and impossible. But his co-star Mira Sorvino said he was really easy to work with. She didn't want to further any rumors about him being difficult. Her experience was nothing but positive. He was really professional and gentlemanly and a terrific actor. So depends on who you talk to. So
all righty.
Let's talk about some movies now.
I'm going to chronologically go through every movie he was ever in. I am not going to go into detail. I will tell you the movie, the year, and the character that he played. If Burke has something to pitch in with, great.
Like
if he doesn't, we move on.
Okie dokie.
And I do have a couple of clips for you to listen to.
We like clips. Clippy clips.
The very first movie that he ever did, and I'm talking movies, was Top Secret, This came out in 1984, and he played Nick Rivers.
Great movie.
Fucking hilarious movie.
I mean, it's basically Airplane in World War II. Go ahead.
Well, I'm actually going to share this on screen so that you can see.
And he does a great imitation of Elvis in this too, man.
Oh, you ready?
I'm ready.
The East German checkpoint.
Better have our passports ready. Now remember, Nick, this is the first time rock music has ever been allowed in this country. So you're not just a performer, you're an ambassador representing America. And above all, remember, we've got to play by their rules.
Martin, I've been practicing. How's this? Ist der Takt und Achsen, bitte.
What does that mean?
Is your daughter 18?
Your papers, please. Mr. Nick Rivers. We have been awaiting the arrival of the famous American singer.
Komm her! Was haben Sie da?
Where are they taking him?
They are not taking him anywhere. Do not let your American curiosity lead you into trouble, Mr. Rivers. You are a guest here only because it serves our purposes. I suggest that during your stay, it would be wise to keep to your own affairs. Good day.
Michael Baumann mal einen guten Worten listen.
What the hell did you say to him?
Nothing. I just told him I put his name on the Montgomery Ward mailing list.
Dude, what's up with these subtitles?
A little tired from the trip. You know, you normally wouldn't say.
Your attitude is being noted, Mr. Rivers.
If that was your idea of being an ambassador, we're headed for a lot of trouble.
The subtitles were for some completely different movie. That was awesome. Oh shit.
So that wasn't even the best clip from that movie.
Oh, there's so much good stuff in that movie. We could deep dive that movie and just play all the clips. That would be awesome.
If we wanted to, we could.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it at this juncture. He went on from there to go to my favorite movie in his, repertoire. This is in 1985. He comes out and plays in Real Genius. He plays Chris Knight, the brainchild at a college. How else do you explain this?
He's a genius student at a genius college, and he is tasked by his professor to build something, and it turns out to be a weapon for the military, but he turns the tables on him in the end. How's that for a synopsis?
So this movie, Real Genius.
Oh, dude, this maybe my favorite movie from him ever. So much fun.
And so much talent in the movie. Who played his professor?
That was the guy from Ghostbusters who William Atherton is his name, and he played Professor Jerry Hathaway. But he was the EPA agent from Ghostbusters.
There was I don't want to say that it was an unknown cast because it wasn't, but it was.
Yeah.
Laszlo was in it, and Laszlo had been seen in Miami Vice and a couple other things. Actually, I don't know if maybe Miami Vice came out after this.
Probably.
Because
Where is Laszlo?
This was 1985.
Yeah, it was pretty early on, man.
But
I can't.
so while Burke's looking stuff up, I'm going to go on and say this was my favorite Val Kilmer movie.
Yep.
He was the star in it. He really kind of drove the comedy in this. This was where you actually saw his comedic talent.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Laszlo. We were just talking about him.
Yeah.
I had no idea that he played Uncle Rico in Napoleon Dynamite. I had zero idea about that. Holy shit. He was in Men in Black. Oh my God.
He's been in a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
I remember him from Miami Vice. But
I don't see it on there. Oh, I'm not looking at everything. So,
wow. Hey,
anyway, we're not talking about him.
I've got 3 clips from this movie, so let's go through them. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm totally ready for this.
All right, people, here we go.
As soon as you graduate, this job will be waiting for you, Chris.
Great.
We have a complete physical plant right over here.
You have a jacuzzi?
Absolutely. And the labs and offices are right over this way. Follow me, please.
Before we go any further, did you notice?
I must have missed something. Sorry, I was reading something over here. What did I miss? The squiggly things on top of his head.
Look over his head.
7. That's awesome. Anyway.
Guys, I want you to meet Chris Knight. Chris, this is my assistant, Sherry Nugel.
It's me.
And this is Mike Dodd.
Dr. Dodd.
The one who just designed our brand new telecom satellite.
It's an honor to meet you, sir. Telcom. Isn't that the satellite that's raining debris all over Europe?
Why is that toy on your head?
Because if I wear it anywhere else, it chafes. I'm sorry. It's just that I didn't want you guys to think I was stuffy, you know. No fun. All brain, no penis.
Pardon me?
I'm sorry. It's just an infantile response to authority.
Yes, you are Chris Knight, aren't you?
I hope so. I'm wearing his underwear.
It's a joke. I get it. That's funny.
Well, I just can't help but you guys are such fun yourselves.
Well, we try to be. Isn't that right, Mike?
No.
Chris, Sherry's going to show you around the place. You can ask her any questions you might have about fringe benefits, dress codes, or whatever, and I'll see you back upstairs in my office when you're through, okay?
Great.
Sherry, take very good care of this young man. He's one of the 10 finest minds in the country.
Someday I hope to be 2 of them. You are very beautiful.
Thank you.
How'd I come off? Too stuffy?
Well, you certainly don't act like one of the top 10 minds of America.
Really? How many of them have you met?
7.
Really?
You'll be 8. Professor Hostetler at MIT was number 6.
Old Professor Hostetler? Isn't he dead?
He is now.
Oh my God.
I'm going to go right into the next one.
Go for it.
All right.
How do you turn off the other one? Oh, there we go.
we go. Are you ready?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Where are my clothes? Here's Laszlo.
Hello? What kind of a place is this?
Hi. Would you be prepared if gravity reversed itself?
The
only thing I can't figure out is how to keep the change in my pockets. I've got it. Nudity.
I was here for a second this morning.
You didn't straighten up the place, did you?
No.
Good. Because all my filth is in alphabetical order. This, for example, was under H for toy.
What is it?
This? It's a penis stretcher. You want to try it?
No.
I'm kidding. It's yet another in a long series of diversions in an attempt to avoid responsibility.
I dropped off my luggage and now all my bags are emptied.
You see, Mitch, I used to be you. And lately I've been missing me, so I asked Hathaway if I could room with me again, and he said sure. So I put all your stuff away in the bottom drawer there, shirts, pants, shoes. Had a little trouble with the sports jacket, so I threw it out. Duck! Nice reflexes. I'm Chris Knight.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Duck again! Oh, my God! It's heading for the gas tanks. Duck! Would you classify that as a launch problem or a design problem?
Such a great movie.
Now, the next clip doesn't have much of Val in it, but I had to add it in for some reason. You'll understand why when you see it.
Probably the music.
Okay, God! Let me have it!
Giant Jimmy Pop popcorn.
I don't understand. Did it fire? Did it fire?
Yes, we indicate a shot. We've got another problem, though. It's no longer lasing efficiently. It's not shutting down.
Oh, shut it down?
Yes.
Jerry, I want to know what the problem is. Shut it down! Shut the field down!
Kent.
You okay?
And then, of course, you had "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" as the ending song, which was just the icing on the cake for that one. That was awesome.
We're not professional enough to play that.
No, okay. That's fine.
So after Top Gun,
After Real Genius was
Top Gun.
Yeah, just a little unknown film, Top Gun.
Barely known.
Did we do a show? We did a show on that, didn't we?
No, we did Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, that's right.
But
what an all-star cast this was. Kelly McGillis and Anthony Edwards, Tom Skerritt, Michael Ironside, Tim Robbins, Meg Ryan. Holy shit.
And there are scenes in this movie. You got the Great Balls of Fire scene. You've got the scene where they're singing in the bar. Kelly McGillis is just incredible in this movie. The undersung hero in this movie is Val Kilmer. He plays a character that is an opponent to Maverick, but at the same time, he's an ally.
He's trying to elevate him to be a better pilot.
Yeah. And it's just, I honestly believe that Real Genius was a fabulous movie. It did not have the exposure that Top Gun had.
No, not by a long shot.
And Top Gun is what elevated him into the stardom that he had. Sadly, because I think his best performance was in Real Genius and The Doors. But hey, I've got 4 minutes of clips. This is every clip. And so people know, go to our website, davisanddavisshow.com, and I will have the links to every one of these videos on the episode page. Just click on the episode page and go through the links.
And apparently, when Maverick was talking about going inverted and giving the bird to the MiG, Val Kilmer, this was not scripted. He's the one that went, bullshit. Yeah. Just a little.
Here you go.
During Vietnam, that ratio fell to 3-1. Our pilots become dependent upon missiles.
These 2 combat missions a day, 10 classes in between, is going to be much more difficult. We're going to teach you to fly the F-14 right. See here, gentlemen. We are the instruments of that policy. That's pretty arrogant. There are no points.
The plaque for the alternates is down in the ladies' room.
Oh, you kill me. This way he flies, ice cold, no mistakes.
Iceman to you.
Hey, Mother Goose, how's it going?
Congratulations on Top Gun. He and I were like brothers in flight school. He was a good man. Yeah, that's what I meant. You figured it out yet? Who's the best pilot? I heard that about you. You like to work alone.
You star, huh? I mean, first the MiG, and then you guys slide in the Cougars. Guess you got your lucky and famous, huh?
No, you mean notorious. I'll see you later.
It's classified.
I cannot hear you. Or anything. Well, the clip's not playing.
Fuck.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Can you?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
No.
Did your internet die out or something?
It's the wrong mic.
It's the wrong mic, yeah, definitely. Iceman, what a dude.
Top Gun was what made this man.
Oh yeah. It definitely opened the doors to a lot of other stuff.
So right after Top Gun, he went into Willow. I didn't even remember him in Willow.
Dude, I loved Willow. Mad Mardigan was such a great character. And this was one of those films that, like, nobody saw this film, but it has gained a cult following over the years.
Big time. Big time.
Oh, my God.
After Willow, he did Kill Me Again, where he played Jack Andrews. I don't know much about this film. I never
saw it. Yeah.
Never saw it. And I have nothing in the notes, so I don't know if it went straight to video or whatever.
I don't know.
After that, 1991, The Doors.
Yeah, this is the one where he deep dove into this character. So yeah. Hey, Meg Ryan again.
Yeah, Meg Ryan's in it. A few others. Here's the interesting thing. Members of The Doors that were still alive that saw the performance before it was released, because they allowed the Doors to watch it before.
Yeah.
Flat out said, I didn't realize Val was actually singing that.
Yeah, that's right. He spent a lot of time getting down the sound of Jim Morrison so that he could actually, instead of dubbing over, which most people would do, he sang it all, which was amazing. I did not realize Billy Idol was in this movie. Holy crap.
Literally. Billy Idol was one of the guys that said that he could have gone on tour with The Doors.
Well, he actually had a music career. He did poetry, painting, and music.
He could have spent the rest of his life touring, redoing Doors songs.
Yeah.
And made more money than he made in the movies. Which, who knows?
No, who knows?
I have a clip for you.
Clip me up.
This is from probably my second favorite movie that Val Kilmer has ever done. This is from The Doors.
Oh, come on, John. It's just a word, Jim. Stones changed when they played here.
Yeah. Why don't you change your name to, Sydney or Irving Manzarek? It's just a word.
Hey, man. My words, I don't care. Let's just jam.
And now, directly from Los Angeles, California, ladies and gentlemen, here now, The Doors.
You know that it would be untrue.
We're okay sound-wise?
You know that I would be alive if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Yeah.
She said it. Baby, light my fire.
On national TV, I can't believe that.
Come on, baby, light my
fire.
What's he doing? What's that? Oh, Jesus, get off! Get off! Did you get his face? Yo, you little shit! You never play Sullivan again! Oh, come on!
That's great, Robbie. You got some nice changes in
Any
there,
more
man.
lyrics?
Yeah, Sam. I call it Light My Fire. Figure if I'm gonna compete with your stuff, it better be about earth, snakes, or fire. So.
I like it. Sounds like the Birds, though, man. But I like it. I like it. It's good. A little Latin beat will do it some justice.
Maybe put a couple long solos over it, like like Coltrane did on My Favorite Things.
Start over, man. Yeah, A minor, B minus, jazz.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Need some kind of intro.
No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose. And our love becomes a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire.
No, but I
Come
like
on,
it.
baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire.
Robbie! Hey, man, can you give me another something?
Only lose.
Can you give me about 5 minutes? I gotta figure out some kind of intro.
Let's let him work. You like that?
Yeah, I like it. Go to the beach, man.
Funeral pyre. Funeral pyre.
In the house of love, I know the dream that you're dreaming of. I know the word that you long to hear. I know your deepest secret fear. I know everything.
I love it when you sing to me.
That's 'cause I'm the poet and you're my muse.
Yeah. If you have not seen The Doors, watch it. Great flick. Great, almost documentary. I can't say that it's a documentary because there's a little bit of some free love in there.
Well, I mean, like Oliver Stone did some 150 transcripts of just his other people's experience with him. So there's a lot of accuracy in Jim Morrison's life into this film. But yeah, the acting is superb, and the cast. Oh my God, Frank Whaley, who was the kid who got shot in the knees by oh God, okay, brain cells are now dead. Quentin Tarantino movie, Eating the Burger. Who is that kid who said, "Say what again? Say what again?" Yeah, that's him. Kyle MacLachlan. I totally forgot he was in this fucking movie. It's like, oh my God.
You're asking me when I gotta pee.
Kevin Dillon, Michael Madsen. This is a great cast. Anyway,
Tons. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta take a little break here. We'll be right back.
Time is precious, and so are our pets. So time with our pets is extra precious. That's why we started Dutch. Dutch provides 24/7 access to licensed vets with unlimited virtual visits and follow-ups for up to 5 pets. You can message a vet at any time and schedule a video visit the same day. Our vets can even prescribe medication for many ailments, and shipping is always free. With Dutch, you'll get more time with your pets and year-round peace of mind when it comes to their vet care.
So, with the 1988, we've already said that Willow was the production. I always thought this production was a Jim Henson, but it wasn't.
No, this was Ron Howard and George Lucas.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. And a nice little cast here too. He met his wife Joanne Whaley. Warwick Davis from Star Wars fame was in it. Billy Barty from Star Wars. Pat Roach was one of the big bad guys in this. He was the Nazi at the plane that Indiana Jones fought in the very first Indiana Jones movie, the big bald guy.
Yeah.
And who am I missing? The comedian Kevin Pollak. Was in this
God,
too.
really?
Yeah, he was one of the little fairy guys. He was hilarious too. But yeah, this was a really underrated film. Not a lot of people saw it, but it definitely garnered a cult following later on. That was kind of like the whole Hobbit thing going on. But no, I absolutely, and I thought Mad Mardigan was a great role for him. It was a fun movie.
I don't remember much of this. I just, it wasn't a big film for me. But yeah, I don't know. Willow was a very weird. I think I've always had like this fear of short people.
It's possible. Ichondrophobia.
That could be it. That, or I'm just an unprofessional bastard.
That could be it too.
All right.
All right, what do we got now? Billy the Kid.
Thunderheart.
I've never seen this film, so I don't know much about it.
All right.
Sorry, I just Sam Shepard. Oh hell,
I
just want to see it because Sam's in it.
Hold on, Sam Shepard's in it.
According to IMDb, played Frank Quintel.
Ooh, Sam Shepard's one of my favorite writers.
I know, right?
I love this guy. All right, the real McCoy. He played
J.T. Barker.
Yeah. I'm sorry, my printing on my screen is so small I can't see it.
As many screens as you have.
I don't know much about this film either.
I honestly have never seen that one either.
All right, let's move on to the next one. We are in 1993. He actually did 3 films, or 3 films were released in 1993 for him. And one of them was a big hit. Was it a big hit because of him? That's a very good question, because you had some top cast members on this show. Big hits.
I mean, True Romance had some decent people, but I believe you're referring to Tombstone.
That's what I said. Tombstone had some. It had our boy
Kurt Russell.
It had Kurt Russell in it.
Sam Elliott. Bill Paxton, rest in peace.
God,
Powers Booth. Charlton Heston. Wait, Jason Priestley, really? From 90210? Okay. Stephen Lang, he was in Avatar, if I recall.
Yes.
Thomas Hayden Church from Wings. Dana Delaney. Holy shit, I didn't know she was in that. I loved her in China Beach. Oh my God, I loved her in China Beach. Michael Rooker. Holy cow.
I'm telling you, this cast is huge. I think the only Western since then that rivaled it was Wild Wild West and Django.
Django I'll go with, but Wild Wild West.
It was Will Smith.
Anyway, play your clip, please.
I have a clip. Let's see here. We are talking Tombstone. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, I didn't think you had it in you.
I'm your huckleberry. Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like somebody just walked over your grave.
Fight's not with you, Holiday.
I beg to differ, sir. We started a game we never got to finish. Play for blood, remember?
I was just fooling about.
I wasn't. And this time, it's legal.
right, Lunger. Let's do it.
All right. So this scene here, the only reason I played it was because I always say I can be your Huckleberry.
Wasn't that the name of his autobiography too?
I think
he used it in something. Yeah.
I think it was. But the best clip from Tombstone, let me go back here, is this one.
$500 must be a peach of a hand. Well, thank you, darling. Kate, you're not wearing a bustle. How dude?
Come on, Holiday. You in or out, goddammit.
Why, Ed Bailey, you look like you're just about ready to burst.
Come on. Come on, show.
Well, I suppose I'm deranged, but I guess I'll just have to call. Cover your ears, darling. Isn't that a daisy?
Son of a bitch. Hey, Billy, just settle down. Shut up. Take your money and get out. Because I'm tired of listening to your mouth.
Why, Ed Bailey. We cross?
Them guns don't scare me. Because without them guns, you ain't nothing but a skinny Lunger.
Ed, what an ugly thing to say. Our poor ugliness. Does this mean we're not friends anymore? You know, Ed, if I thought you weren't my friend, I just don't think I could bear it. There. Now we can be friends again.
Touch that gun, I'll burn you down.
I calculate that's the end of this town.
I had a boy at the Hotel Pacasab. The horse is outside.
So that's why you're not wearing a bustle. My sweet, soft Hungarian devil. Well. Good evening, then. Let's not bother about the luggage.
Why, John?
Good stuff.
I absolutely loved that movie. Phenomenal cast in it. Just one of the best movies that they ever made. The problem was that it was Western. That came out in the 90s.
Not very popular time for Westerns.
Not the best time. It's very hard to go up against Back to the Future. But probably the best acting that you will ever see out of a bunch of people. Sam Elliott, Val Kilmer. Sorry, I burped. My pork chop express. Kurt Russell.
And the dude from Aliens was in there. I forgot about him.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about him. All right, so we have Tombstone, but True Romance came out right after that. And True Romance was actually not a bad movie.
No, not at all.
Had a decent cast in it. And
yeah, Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette, Dennis Hopper, Gary Oldman,
yeah,
Brad Pitt, Christopher Walken, Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, that was a James Gandolfini. Holy crap. I'm surprised that one didn't do better because that's a huge cast.
Well, it was
it was written by Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, but it was a tough year.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It was a tough year.
Well, Jurassic Park, Mrs. Doubtfire, The Fugitive, Schindler's List, The Firm, Indecent Proposal, Sleepless in Seattle, Philadelphia, The Pelican Brief. Like, yeah, that was a rough year. If you made a good film, you were boned.
But guess what? Guess what, Bert?
Did we do a superhero film next?
He went into a superhero film. Now, I don't want to sound bad. It's very hard to go after Michael Keaton.
Yep.
Into a film. But not to mention that they actually had bad writers.
You're calling Bob Kane a bad writer.
Just on this film.
Okay. I'll give you that. Yeah, it could have been fantastic, but it just kind of went off the rails. And it's not the most horrible film. I enjoy watching it. It's just not great. I mean, it was better than the films that came after him. You know,
Yes. Yes, it is. And honestly, it wasn't the worst film.
Nope.
The premise was good. I loved the fact that they were trying to keep with the Michael Keaton Batman, but introducing new characters. The problem came in with Jim Carrey.
I don't know. I think he did okay. I mean, he was directed to be over the top, and he was over the top. Yeah,
It is.
And I understand that him and Tommy Lee Jones did not get along at all, but c'est la vie.
It is Batman Forever.
Nice to see you, Val. Thank you very much for being here. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
You and I thought for a second there we were dressed alike, but I see now
It's possible.
we're not really dressed exactly alike. How you doing?
Good.
You want to talk about the movie first? You want to talk about Batman? What do you want to talk about? You were Batman, weren't you?
I was.
You were
This is
the second
great.
Batman in the third movie. Is that how that works?
Quality. We're so not professional.
Yeah. There were
That's what happened.
three Batman movies, and you were the second of the two Batmen in the third film. Yeah.
Yeah. The heart
is as clear as daylight.
All right, let's try this again.
What happened?
So I clicked it open, and I tried to expand it so that you could see it well. But I clicked onto a video with David Letterman.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Not the clip you wanted. Okay. I get it.
I have a riddle for you. For me. Really? Tell me. I see without seeing.
Darkness is as clear as daylight. What am I?
Please! You're as blind as a bat!
Exactly.
So,
set design, cinematography, and special effects really screwed that movie badly. And the weird thing is, I liked Val as Bruce Wayne a lot better than I liked the first iteration of Bruce Wayne, but I didn't think he was quite as good as Batman. So it was this kind of love-hate relationship with that movie.
I would agree with you on that. And I would have to agree with you on the fact that Jim Carrey was not the worst.
No.
If you noticed in that clip, actually, I think the effects kind of ruined what
that whole
Jim
set
Carrey
piece was
doing.
Yeah, that whole set piece was goofy as hell. There was a lot of wrong with that movie, and I don't think it was directly the actor's problem.
Hey,
anyway.
I have one more for you.
All right, go for it, man.
Commissioner Gordon?
He's at home. I sent the signal.
What's wrong?
Last night at the bank, I noticed something about Two-Face. His coin. It's his Achilles heel. It can be exploited.
I know. You called me here for this. The bat signal is not a beeper.
Well, I wish I could say that my interest in you was purely professional.
You're trying to get under my cape, Doctor?
A girl can't live by psychoses alone.
It's the car, right? Chicks love the car.
Best line in the movie.
The bat signal's a booty call. That's great.
No. The chicks love the car. God, Nicole Kidman in 1990. I'd die for that. Yeah. All right. So he moves on from the Batman fiasco
to Heat, which is a good film.
Very good film. I have no clips from it.
The Island of Dr. Moreau, very bad film.
Very bad film, but a good premise.
Well, it was a remake of The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah.
Dead Girl, I'd never heard of. I don't know a thing about that movie.
Hold on. The Ghost in Darkness.
That was also 96.
Yeah. Okay. Go on.
Helen Catherine. I'm Amanda Plummer. Seema. I don't even. Oh, Famke Janssen was in that. Okay. Anyway, Dead Girl, Ghost of Darkness, The Saint.
Okay.
I really enjoyed that movie. When I used to watch Roger Moore playing The Saint, I kind of enjoyed that movie.
Another one of my favorite flicks. Of Val
Elizabeth Shue
Kilmer's.
was in it, of course.
Ah, fuck. God damn. We remember the fact that I have a thing for her.
I told you I was just listening to that episode today.
Why do you think I go to Jamaica every year? Cocktail.
Let's see. What else? 1998.
Oh,
Prince of
hold on.
Egypt.
Hold on. I sent you a list. All right, people. The Saint. One of my favorite films. I've got a couple of clips for you to look at.
Oh, that was on the list. I'm so sorry. My apologies.
It's all good.
It's out of order. That's why I didn't see it.
So early. You guys want to get some coffee or something?
Sure. Он украл у нас microchip.
Be quiet.
What is it you request of my employer?
Do you know what cold fusion is?
Of course. It's a theory of nuclear fusion at room temperature. Free energy forever.
Yes.
Café?
Klein bitte. As far as science goes, it ranks just above astrology. Those who claim to have achieved the experiment have never been able to duplicate it.
Until now. There is an electrochemist working at Oxford. We believe that this good lady made a breakthrough in cold fusion. Your employer will obtain the formula for me.
He is very busy, and you are very boring. Your offer must inspire him.
This woman has repeatedly avoided my agent's attempts to find the formula. She's caging difficult.
Maybe your agents are stupid. I think this inspiration would cost you $3 million.
Ridiculous.
Why? You will have the world market in energy. Cost you a nickel for every million you make. His deposit should go...
Hey, it is not for me. It is for Mother Russia.
But you want Mother Russia too, Mr. Trediak. $3 million on deposit in a bank account in Zurich. Agreed?
Yes. And how long to get your employer's agreement?
I'll ask. Уверен, это он.
Your offer has inspired her.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought that was the same actor who played Vigo in John Wick, but it is not him. But he looks a lot like him.
Really?
Yep.
I have one clip left from this flake
that
it. I have to play because it is the epicenter of how this movie ends. Oh, I should share it with you.
You should share, probably, yeah. Really fucking unprofessional.
Should take you only about 10 seconds to run to those gates. They'll open them when they see you coming.
Okay, I can do that.
You can't do it.
Okay, he should never kiss Elizabeth Shue.
When am I gonna see
see you.
I'll find you. You found me.
Yeah, I did.
Back off from the gate! Back off! I said back off! Stand back from the gate. I said back off!
The clip didn't even show on my screen, unfortunately, but I got to listen to it. It's all
Oh,
good.
it didn't? I'm sorry.
No, it's. I don't think it's your fault. I think it's my computer. So. My computer is acting unprofessionally.
Oh my God. I love The Saint.
I do too.
Okay, so now you and I have sat down and we've said, oh, there's 4 movies that we love from this guy.
Oh yeah.
Why was he basically banned from awards?
Well, he probably pissed off a director or a producer or somebody. That's my guess.
There are so many more films, but I have 2 clips left that I'm going to play.
Well, I'm just going to count. That was 1997.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 movies up to Kiss, Kiss, Bang, Bang, which was a really good film.
Yeah.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's a TV series. 20, 21, 22. Oh my God. 23, 24. I'm up to 2008 and we're at 25 plus movies. Good Lord. They brought back Knight Rider on the TV series and he played the voice of Kit. Hardwired, Double Indemnity. Good Lord. There we go. Now we're up to 2010. That's got to be 30 movies up to MacGruber.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the weirdest fucking movies I've ever watched in my life. But funny as shit. Let's see here. Can you see anything?
Oh, I can see that.
Your companion's a very beautiful young woman.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy being date raped, ma'am.
This is my daughter.
Hello?
Sorry.
Killed my wife.
Will you excuse us for the please?
Where's the X5?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where's the fucking warhead?
Well, what would I want with a nuclear warhead?
I never said it was nuclear.
Oh, that's right, because most warheads are filled with air.
You know, I ran into Zeke Blachette and House Bender the other day.
Really? How were they?
A lot less dead than they are now.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, it's too bad for you. Because they were part of your little dream team of thugs, weren't they?
Oh, that's right. You got me. Past tense. They were. Yeah, it's really quite a sad story, actually.
What do you mean?
I had assembled the greatest dream team of thugs in the history of the world. Had them all in one room.
And I also had some homemade C4, and wouldn't you know it, it exploded. And I lost them all.
You're shitting me. You're shitting me! Well, we have a lot in common because I basically did the same thing.
No, wait, that didn't happen to me because I'm not a fucking retard who blows up his own dudes.
Fuck you, cunt. And by the way, I have a new team now. Not only do I have Vicky St. Elmo, maybe you've heard of her, but I also have one of the greatest young military minds around. I mean, this guy's the real deal. And we're gonna stop you.
Well, you certainly have a healthy imagination, MacGruber, but I don't know anything about a warhead, nuclear or otherwise.
You're lying. And you're a piece of shit.
We're all done here. Would you show Mr. MacGruber the door?
Let me tell you how this is gonna go down. First, I'm gonna kick you in the chin, breaking your jaw in 4 places. I'm gonna take you and karate flip you over my back and then knee your nose into your brain, killing you instantly. I do want to get a throat rip in here. Think that's gonna be you, small fry. One thing I do know, at the end of the day, cunt, I'm gonna rip your dick off and shove it in your mouth. And that is non-negotiable. Who's first? Shit! Fucking back! You did not just do that. That is a flop hunt! You owe me a flop hunt!
That was an SNL movie, wasn't it? It had to be
actually,
with that cast.
I think that gentleman was on it. I'm trying to look it up right now. MacGruber. How do you spell that?
First good SNL film in almost 20 years. Okay, well, there you go. MacGruber. They had Forte, Wig, Maya Rudolph. Yeah.
Will Forte. He was in a TV series. I gotta find it.
The Great North. Clone High. Housebroken.
Come on. Wasn't he in that fucking oh shit, he was in Scott Pilgrim.
Last Man on Earth.
That was it. The Last Man on Earth. Have you ever watched that?
I've seen bits of it. I've not watched any of the series.
Oh my God. To die for. SNL cast.
Christine Shaw, yeah. Kristen Shaw.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right, so what do I have left? Let's go through what he has left.
Let's see. Where do we leave off?
Well,
MacGruber, Traveler, Kill the Irishman, Blood. Oh my God. Saturday Night Live, White Earth's Revenge, Tenacious D, To Be the Best, a music video.
Yeah.
Life's Too Short, Palo Alto, Ghost Girls was a TV series. Snowman. Jay and Silent Bob reboot. I forgot about that. He played Blunt Man? Okay.
Yes. He played Mark Twain in the Tom and Sawyer Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah, he was big into Mark Twain and wrote a one-man show for himself that he played for.
Well, that was kind of a neat thing. Hal
Holbrook?
Hal Holbrook. I worked
also
with
did
him.
Mark Twain, yeah.
I worked with him for about 5 years on his one-man Mark Twain tour, and phenomenal guy. He inspired me to actually read the pieces, and I understood where he came from in wanting to portray Mark Twain. And Val Kilmer basically took the same route, which was very interesting. Now, the cancer had started to take effect
while he was doing that show. Yeah, he felt a lump, but something about, because of his religion, he was not into medicine that much, but eventually did get it checked out. And
well, I think he's like a lot of us that don't believe in medication. I can only go off of the way that I am. If
it's an emergency, I'll go to the hospital. If it's not, yeah.
if it's a higher being and it says that I'm supposed to die, I'm supposed to die. I'm into natural life. Let it go. If it's something that's simple that can be fixed, fine. If it's not something simple, I'm not going to cut up my body to survive, especially at this age. I mean, I'm fucking 60 years old. Fucking let me go. I'm firewood now. Anyways, he knew he was sick. He had his throat ripped out.
Could barely speak.
In 2022, Tom Cruise calls him and says, I want you to be in the movie. We're talking about Top Gun Maverick.
Which we did a show about.
And in the end, he wasn't supposed to speak through this whole thing. It was supposed to be digitized. And they got on set and he said, I gotta speak. And that's something I can relate to. You're an artist. You wanna, yeah.
Like, this is probably the last time he's going to talk on film, so let's go out with a bang.
Here's the last clip I got.
I don't know how. I'm not a teacher, Ice. I'm a fighter pilot. A naval aviator. It's not what I am. It's who I am. How do I teach that? Even if I could teach it, it's not what Rooster wants. It's not what the Navy wants. That's why they canned me the last time. The only reason I'm here is you. If I send him on this mission, he might never come home. And if I don't send him, he'll never forgive me. Either way, I could lose him forever. I know. I know. The Navy needs Maverick. The kid needs Maverick. That's why I fought for you. That's why you're still here. Thank you, Rice, for everything. One last thing. Who's the better pilot? You or me? This is a nice moment. Let's not ruin it.
That's great shit right there.
I don't even know what to say. That was the last movie minute that he ever did. And, wow.
Go out with a bang, man.
I don't even know if I'm that strong.
Oh, I know I'm not, so.
You know, in the end, we're praising a guy who, A, stood up to his convictions, was an artist.
Did exactly what he wanted to on his terms.
Well, and that's what being an artist is about. It doesn't matter who you piss off. It's who you piss on.
Wise words from Scott Davis.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for coming. Val Kilmer, great actor. Does he outdo Tom Cruise?
In quality, perhaps, yes.
Yeah, we'll have that show on another day, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for coming out for the unprofessional show of the Davis and Davis Show.
We're working on it. It's a work in progress.
There's definitely certain wineries that you don't want to go to. We won't name them, but they're in Ohio. All right. Anyone you need to thank?
Nope, I'm good.
Thanks again. I can't even say it. I'm out of here.
Hit the button, dumbass.
Oh my God.
You might want to share.
Oh, shit. Hang on. Bear with. I'm sorry. I have to pee.
There you go. Now you can hit the button.
Wait. Because I hit 2 buttons.
Dumbass, hit the button. Turn the volume up. There we go.
Oh my God, I gotta pee. We are way too unprofessional to pee.
Peeing is for professionals.
Time is precious, and so are our pets. So time with our pets is extra precious. That's why we started Dutch. Dutch provides 24/7 access to licensed vets with unlimited virtual visits and follow-ups for up to 5 pets. You can message a vet at any time and schedule a video visit the same day. Our vets can even prescribe medication for many ailments, and shipping is always free. With Dutch, you'll get more time with your pets and year-round peace of mind when it comes to their vet care.